Time for a quick afternoon weather brief. I'm Joey, only Caribou Weather Dude, YouTube channel right here, Wells, BC, 3,153 feet above sea level. Hit like, share, subscribe, become a channel member. Keep supporting the channel, please. You're keeping me alive, keep me in business. Thank you very much. Okay, well, we are now coming out of the height of the record-breaking heat, in which we hit 40.8 Celsius in Ashcroft yesterday, breaking the all-time Canadian record for September. That happened, and now we're starting to ease our way off that heat, although some heat warnings do remain in effect in British Columbia today. Largely, we are seeing a slowing or a diminishing of the heat. It's going down a little bit. However, we have a new pattern coming into us that's going to be days of thunderstorms. Things are very, very dry. The thunderstorms start dry as well. That's unfortunate because they are going to be fire and lightning. That's going to start some new fires. And temporarily, we're going to have more concerns until this weather change fully manifests itself. All right, have a look today. You can see there is a small risk in that southwestern corner of BC. We have over in the east, record-breaking low temperatures going on over here in the west with record-breaking high temperatures. This high-pressure block sitting over the prairies right now is starting to break down a little bit, and we're seeing some of these coastal lows influence now being able to affect and impact British Columbia a little more easily and evenly. So we're going to skip over today and go to Friday and jump ahead to 11 in the morning here. We're going to hit play and watch how the thunderstorm pattern breaks out. Already by noon to Kelowna at 32 Celsius. Very warm still in the Caribou. Maybe not record-breaking heat anymore, but very warm. Seeing those thunderstorms really popping up. Again, like we've been seeing, areas like the Chilcotin where the fires are really bad right now are target areas up towards Francois Lakes and Tweedsmuir Park target areas, a little bit through the Coast Mountains, possibly a little bit of lightning in Vancouver Island, maybe a little bit down by Highway 3 through that Hope Corridor there, where there's a fire, of course, right now near Manning Park. Okay, going to skip ahead to Saturday now and watch what happens. Boom, now we're seeing southern BC, that Manning area, taking more lightning, heading up. Oh, wow, look how fast she grows up. The entire western half of the province for sure, Vancouver Island for sure, scattered thunderstorms in the Kootenays, large thunderstorms west Caribou, west Chilcotin, large thunderstorms to the northwest of Prince George, up north of Fort St. James, up the North Rockies, large thunderstorm pattern there as well. Going to see a lot of lightning in this. Going to see a lot of lightning come out of all this. And as you can see, not a lot of rain expected. So again, dry thunderstorms on Saturday. They're going to be dumping a lot of lightning bolts, chucking them, but it's not coming with a lot of rain. Not yet, at least. This widespread thunderstorm pattern continues now. We see it start to break down eventually on Saturday afternoon into the evening. Maybe some of these will be able to last into the overnight hours, although maybe not a whole lot of them. You could still see a couple flashes of lightning. Look at that area down by the lower mainland in the north, in the Coast Mountains by the lower mainland, looking like areas where we could see some of that thunderstorm activity continuing. Sunday, 3 in the morning, are you going to see a few flashes in Vancouver Island, possibly up the Coast Mountains, possibly these weak unstable thunderstorms should be continuing in some of those areas over the night. Bad sign. Going to wake up in the morning. Now it's 9 a.m. There's already been thunderstorms now established. And at some point, you hope they move off. Lightning beginning down in southeastern BC. It's really taking its turn on this day. That expands on up into the Caribou. Most of southern BC seeing good time thunderstorms. Caribou going to be seen a lot. Up the 16, down the 5 corridor. Chilcotin as well again. Down through Kamloops. Into the Rocky Mountains. We got widespread thunderstorms coming on Sunday. This is going to be just another day of this. So make sure you enjoy the podcast tonight, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here on Joey Only Caribou Weather Dude YouTube channel. We'll have Frankie. We'll have probably meteorologist Mark, Brandon Houck, and everybody to help dissect this, break it on down, and give you some better ideas as to what we expect to be seeing as we come into this thunderstorm pattern this weekend. This is just your first heads up. We'll be talking about this lots on the show tonight. I'll be making a fresh forecast that's really in depth tomorrow. As you can see, Monday next week, we are still looking at thunderstorm pattern there. And you go to Tuesday, still looking at thunderstorm pattern, although diminishing and weakening. Maybe by Tuesday, we start to come out of this. Maybe by Tuesday, we see a bit of a change here. Maybe Wednesday, No, Wednesday they're still looking at maybe some scattered isolated thunderstorms. So it could be that we see almost a full week of thunderstorm pattern in British Columbia, which, given the heat and the temperatures and everything we've been going through, is probably going to be fire starters. Whether the fires can stay very long, last very long, get very big, I'm not here to talk about that quite yet. We'll get to that. We'll look at fire weather forecasts. My opinion is that probably once the weather changes, we'll see a return to less active fire burning. The activity of the fires will be probably more subdued by that time. Okay, hit like, share, subscribe, keep coming on by. We'll have more details for you tonight on the show and a brand new full forecast tomorrow in which we look at this all in depth. Okay, everybody, have a good afternoon. Till then.